So this is my favourite rain jacket, and it has gone through a hell of a lot, especially in the last year. And it is now wetting out, which is where basically the water's absorbing into the fabric as opposed to being repelled. And I have many more adventures planned. So I thought today I would re-waterproof it and film the journey, because why not? Do you want to know the secret to affording to go on adventures all the time? Carl and I just live in a half-built house. We'll finish it eventually one day when we don't have quite so many adventures on our bucket list. We'll get there. Washing the jacket is really simple. Jacket, tech wash. No bio detergents, no fabric softeners, none of that. I've put my washing machine through on an empty cycle just to wash out any residue that there might have been, but it's just this and this into the machine. Follow the instructions on the back of your tech wash. And then once this is done, we move on to the re-waterproofing spray. But we'll start here first. But what is tech wash, I hear you ask? Tech wash is a non-detergent soap which you can use regularly to clean clothing and equipment without damaging the durable water repellent, or DWR, coating that is on the outside of most outdoor gear. Okay, time has passed and the jacket is washed and definitely damp. But that's the whole point. So it is now clean. And now we waterproof it. So there we go. No more, less staining on the sleeve. We'll take what we can get. Obviously, so much varies brand to brand, jacket to jacket. A lot of companies use Gore-Tex, which is a specific waterproof membrane that is of a specific standard, but lots of companies also have their own waterproofing. No matter the membrane used, most modern jackets have this durable water repellency, DWR, repellent finish on the outer fabric. It prevents the fabric from absorbing the water. Instead, this membrane makes the water bead up on the surface and roll off. Wait 2 minutes, remove any surplus product with a damp cloth. Check carefully to ensure no areas have been missed. It's funny how, no matter how many times I do this, I always have to reread the instructions. Not because I forget how to do it, but my jackets mean a lot to me. Ireland is a wet place. You need a good jacket. Well, not looking too overly proofed. And now the best option is heat. Heat kind of tightens up the pores of your jacket, for want of a better analogy. Tightens up the membrane of the fabric. So I might light the fire inside and just hang it in front of that. Or I can just let it air dry. Either option is fine. And once it's dry, I can patch the teeny tiny holes I have in this sleeve. Welcome to the gear storage corner of the house, aka my favourite corner. The jacket is feeling really good. It's nice and dry. It's the next day. So now it's on to the part that I have done once before, a long time ago, on a tent, which is to patch the tiny tear I have in this jacket. Now it is really tiny. It happened almost a year ago, last summer when I was climbing mountains. I slid and caught myself in a rock, both the sleeve went over my hand, and so just like punctured it slightly, and that was fine. And to be honest, didn't really think about it that much because it was such a small hole and nothing was really happening, like it was fine. In the last little while, I've kind of, like, another teeny hole has appeared, but also, like, I don't think the camera is going to be able to pick it up, but around the hole is starting to look quite frayed. Basically, it looks like it's going to get bigger. So I decided now was the time to get some Gore-Tex patches and put a little patch on it. I guess I could put the whole thing on. So you don't want corners. You want things circular so that they don't peel off. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want a solid 5 squares. So I'm going to go in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to cut along this line. Getting closer, guys, getting closer. Here we go. So when you're applying a patch, you want to apply as much pressure to the centre as possible and push outwards to try and get a clean stick with no wrinkles or random little air pockets. And also the place that's most important for it to stick to first is the hole or damaged area. And so you want to start there and then push your way outwards. And then the last final step after you've applied loads of pressure, really rubbed it in well, is to apply heat. There are different ways. You could do a low tumble dry, but I am using a good old hairdryer, just going to heat it up for a few minutes and get that glue really soaked in. And that is the jacket patched. They say that it's usable straight away, but it's best to let it cure for 12 to 24 hours. So I'll probably avoid wearing it today, but I feel a little bit safer and happier now, knowing that that is not going to keep growing as it has been the last month. I should also put in a quick hashtag gifted product or something, because Great Outdoors sent me out the patches for free when they were sending me out some other gear when I mentioned that I was looking to get some. So thank you very much, Great Outdoors. Cara and I have been brand ambassadors for them for many years, and I appreciate their help, especially in a patch. But if you do want to buy them, it's 13 quid, so it's not going to break the bank either. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little gear care jaunt with me. Thank you so much to our patrons who support everything we do. They really are the most amazing people. I feel very, very, very grateful. And I will see you in our next video. Yeah, okay, bye. Don't you dare. That's probably good.